Hello everybody and welcome back to the Bazaar. It is Dooley Day here today, so in we are gonna go, but first, bada bing, bada boom. Look at that, we got a legendary skin in between episodes here, so very excited. I mean, opened up like over 1,500 chests at this point, finally got a legendary skin. It's for Dooley. I do think this might be my favorite of the three, so I'm kind of excited about that. But in we're gonna go to ranked with Dooley, because it is Dooley. How many times can I say Dooley before the 1 minute point? Dooley, 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 Dooley. So we're going into ranked because obviously this character has an easier time playing a little bit weirder and still finding success. What do we got in Dooley's workshop? It's going to determine a lot of what we do. We just did a critical core run on the last episode with Dooley. Ignition core is probably the strongest Dooley, but it is also, I don't know, my issue with it, I love Ignition core, you know, fans of the channel and the Bazaar content would know that I said that I really am kind of a Burn Dooley enjoyer before Burn Dooley became good. However, I'm able to recognize one potential flaw is that the runs look a little bit more similar to each other than some of the other cores. We could try and take it and do something fun with it that's a little off meta. Armored core, I think it's been a bit since we played it. Well, we played it with the with like a weird poison kind of game that I actually quite liked. I think I'm going to take armored core. We'll see what we're going to do with that. Weapons is actually something you do want to see early with armored core. Maybe feels a little bit weird. But it's because what generally will work quite well is force field. And Dooley only has a very, very small pool of weapons. Unfortunately, we did not hit it here. We would have wanted to see it on day, or like hour, whatever, 5 maybe or something. We could try and find a different thing to do. We'll take Chris Army Knife and an Alpha Ray. So whenever we use the core, weapons will gain 3 damage. Whenever we use the core, our shield items on the right gain 5 shield. Thus, when we use the core, Chris gets ramped in both ways. It's kind of nice. Bananable. I don't mind going for Bananable because we could get a duct tape, which not that big of a deal if we don't get it. It's not like not getting it on Pig or Vanessa. It is a Dooley item, so if we don't get it, it is what it is. We'll probably just find one. But, So we're at 14, 20. Like, I don't think that this is our pathway to success, is ramping Chris's damage out the wazoo. I think it's a pathway to potentially winning day 1 versus the player. Depends what kind of build they have, but, like, we have 2 types of ramp. It's kind of okay. Medkit. If we get first aid in, hip hip hooray. You know what? Let's go to Finn's Big Bite. Let's get 10 shield on these suckers. Why not? Why the heck not? Lost Crate is a good idea. I would like to do a bad idea. Okay. What are the curio items? Can I search curio? Over here, advanced filters. No. Because I'm trying to think. It feels like there's a good hit here that I can't remember. I mean, we're about to go into the fight. Screw it. What do we get? I mean, Rocket Boots. Yeah, you know, Rocket Boots are a good hit. Sunderer's pretty good for a day 1. But I'm going to take the Rocket Boots and we're just going to chill with them. I think that that's okay. I do not advise doing what I just did, but I think it is okay. Do as I say, not as I do. Don't do that. Wait a minute. Yeah. Okay, we should beat this. It might look bad for a moment, but especially since we... No, it's not even going to look bad for a moment. Especially since we got Finn's Big Bite. I mean, it's not a bad day 1 board. It beats most... I mean, this is not high praise. It beats most companion core day 1s. It's like, it's got consistent output. There's the chance of the crits too, I guess. Like, I don't know. It's not a bad day 1. It's not going to beat this. I don't know. What am I feeling with this? This kind of looks like it could be like a combat core angle. All right, I need to get my experience. We've been too greedy. We've been too greedy. Get some experience. Shield, upgrade the core. This core upgrades amazingly well. From bronze to silver, it's not that exciting. It goes 5 to 10. Then it goes to 20, and then it goes to 40. So I really do like to hard rush this to diamonds, which is actually not too hard to get your core up to diamond. Checking medium items for the off chance of... I guess. Use an adjacent friend. This gains 10 shield for the fight. This was not my plan for the run, I'll tell you that. We should beat Rogue Scrapper, which actually nets us the extra experience. It might look a little bit rough for a moment, but I think we just absolutely outshield him to the moon. Because he does... Okay, he does 75 every... Yeah, no, he does maybe like 100 every 10 seconds. So like 10 a second, that's absolutely nothing for me. We are going to just outshield him through the storm here. Brick Buddy's already up at 100. I don't know what to do with all this info, though. I feel like we could throw a Armadillo in this sucker. That's something. But I would feel like I want to put it on the right. I don't know. Happy to take the scrap. Don't think I want to take it yet. Lick It could be good. Especially because a lot of times this pivots into force field, and we could get crit on the force field that way, and that's really appealing. That's really appealing. I'll do it. Give me the super syrup, and I'm just gonna chill with it for a moment. Probably put this on the armored core. All right, so I guess what do we do? Are we gonna put the boots? We could put the boots down. It's not a very good item to put down, but we can. If we go for the level up right here. I mean, we already have the level up. All right, fine. What do we got? Impress me. Wallace? I guess I could put Wallace by Brick Buddy, but it's just like, God, isn't that just like way too much? I mean, wow me. Give me a... Okay. Okay. That's a better item. I mean, I actually like Beta Ray a lot too, but... Okay. I'm gonna be real. This is not a good idea. But it is my idea that I am going to do. If we run into somebody with poison, we are gone. If we run into somebody with ramping burn, we are gone. Out of all this, I think we take the friend cooldown reduction. It is Pig. What a pleasant surprise. We might be okay. We might be okay. Beast of Burden or Regal Blade scaled to the moon right away. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Don't crit. Don't crit. Don't crit. Don't crit. Okay, we're fine. Even if you crit now. Because now by the second time you go around, we'll be okay. Well, I don't know. Maybe we won't be able to... Nope, we're good. We're good. I was going to say, maybe we won't be able to fill up the HP if you get a crit that time. But no, just like... This, I gotta be honest, his board kills most boards. Because most people aren't stupid enough to run this much shield in this meta. We hard counter his board. But that was, yeah, that we got lucky there. Oh, I need to find something to do that isn't this. Because this will not last. This will not last. I could do an Omega Ray angle. What would that look like? Omega Ray, Armadillo, next to a, sorry, Armadillo, Bomb Squad, Omega Ray. That's something. That's quite the cook. It's quite stupid, but it's quite the cook. I'll take it, because, frankly, we need to find a pivot out. We need to find a pivot out. This only lasts until we, you know, fight, you know, some of the more common builds in the meta right now. That being said, a lot of people are... We're really at a time where a lot of people are running anti-meta tech, and this build is the... this build is the anti-meta tech. So that's kind of interesting. Like, because what is the anti-meta tech? Anti-meta tech is kill them quickly with red damage, you know, with weapons. Be it a very big scaled Beast of Burden or Rushdown or something of that kind of nature. This does counter that a bit. Only a bit. So we actually do kind of have the anti-meta tech. The anti-meta tech. Give me a medium item. Okay.
Welcome to my business.
Boy, that does confuse me even more, doesn't it? Why'd I come here? Like, Wallace sucks so bad. I don't want to run Chem Snail again on the Shield Core, but I actually think that Chem Snail Shield Core is actually a real combo. Chem Snail left with like a duct tape. Chem Snail, cool LEDs, duct tape right, like maybe pylons. I actually think it's very, very good. We did something similar last time. I don't know what to sell here. I'm going to regret this. I'm going to regret this, but I think that Brick Buddy's kind of, like, legit. We should be able to beat Scout Trooper. So I think that's kind of a nice thing to think about is this build is very good against a lot of PvE encounters. Because most PvE encounters aren't running builds that are similar to the, you know, aggressive, oppressive stuff in the meta. A lot of PvE encounters are red numbers, you know? But yeah, Brick Buddy scales at the wazoo, using adjacent friend, gains 20 shield for the fight. We're just gonna shield so much that they can't do anything. How do I turn this into a win condition? It already is a win condition against the right targets. Give your items a max ammo, that's nice. Oh boy. Core cooldown is probably what I'm most interested in here. I mean, a Armadillo is sort of a win condition with. I mean, Force Field is definitely a win condition too. What if? What if I played Force Field left?
I fight alongside you.
We have so much crap on the right side, but, like, I can't... Option 2 is... What shields... I mean, this is... It's not that fast. Huh. Interesting. Interesting. It's a pig. I mean, we have our damage, and we have a thing for Super Syrup when we get it. We could just have this get the Armored Core ramp. I mean, the 4 seconds, 1 second every 4 seconds, probably not worth the difference, especially because we could put this by duct tape, which will give us even more shield. There's so much stuff on the right side, though. Is that correct? It's pig, so I think actually maybe. For pig, maybe. For a Dooley be Dooley, no. For pig, maybe. Yeah, like if what he's bringing to the table is I have a large dog, I think that everything on the right side of the core is actually the answer. He can't play, and I turned it into damage with the force field. He can't play. Huh. This might even beat a poison Dooley at this point, because they can't poke my shield. We get absolutely creamed by Burn Dooley. All right, take me to the docks. Give me a shield item. Cove is very good. It's also a little bit confusing. Hit me with a skill. Large weapons do 36 more damage. Defense grid. Okay, heavy weaponry is great and all. Defense grid is potentially unbelievably broken. I actually don't think we do well against Hydra, dude. So let's, this doesn't really matter too much. We're just going for the PvE fight here. Outlands Dervish. We want to give this some crit. But yeah, getting 10% of my max health as shield at the start of the fight, it's maybe not that good yet. Like, it's 58 damage, though, on the first cast. However, it scales. It's also in my pool now. Lol. It's in my pool now. So if I find more bronze skills or whatever, or another just skill vendor in general, I will probably be able to turn this up to 20%. And then 30%. You know, like, there's some good stuff there. Health is appealing. Health is appealing, but I think we... Oh, health is really appealing. But I think we go for the monster loot. Hoping for, like, crits. A feather. Feather's good. I actually like gunpowder as well. Cooldown reduction. Tool thing is bugged. I'm getting core cooldown reduction. I just like that a lot. Okay, we're taking this back off. Alright, screw it. Burn skills. I'm not super interested. Tools. I've got don't.
Everything you need to do anything you want.
Oh, I actually like battery a lot.
See ya.
I think we like battery a lot, and I think we do pivot out of this. Because look at that. Charge the item to the left of this 2 seconds. So it's going to go off. We have our 10 HP. 10% of our max HP as shield. This goes off after 3.8 seconds. And then after 4 seconds, it gets charged another 2. So like the fact that this goes off before this is really, really good. It does leave Brick Buddy hanging on one side, which is a little bit sad. We could ditch the duct tape. Is that better? It's a Vanessa. We're not playing those. What does it being a Vanessa mean to me? Does it mean that we can get away with this? Probably. We do this, though. I think this is... Oh. That doesn't necessarily mean anything. They could have just hit Trebuchet. Trebuchet actually would be pretty good against us as well, I would assume. They could... Okay. Interesting. I mean, I respect the hustle. But Pufferfish is gone, little bro. Pufferfish is gone. You gotta move on. It's not bad, but defense grid. That's one way to get an upgrade too, but honestly, you actually can find that at a normal one too. I'll check Curio. What do you got?
You need. Just a matter of finding it.
CDR is good.
Sitting there 20 years waiting for you.
Where'd it go? Blind. I'll take 1% CDR as well, I guess. And I think we move on there. Hakuruvian Rocket Trooper. Haste boots. Flashy reload for the battery. We don't really need that for the battery. Let's go for Barnes & Noble. We'll go for Barnes & Noble here. Just trying to get a little bit more crit, because why not? This thing crits like a son of a gun. Okay. Good deal, good deal.
Kind of an...
You poison this gains crit chance. Okay. Upgrade your leftmost silver tier. Is it dumb to actually go for the battery? Because it's there's other ways to upgrade the armored core. We could get the super syrup as well. It's 20% crit. That's 20% crit. That's probably better, actually. It's very weird, but I think it's right for this scenario. Silver tier items, I don't super care right at this moment. Oh, maybe I do. My left side is absolutely like temp stuff right now. Like, I'm not going to be keeping that. What else we got? Metronome is good. Metronome is a good item. I don't know what to do with it right now. Short of ditching duct tape to do this. This is more procs. This is interesting. I don't think it's good, but it is interesting. Hey, vey. I think this is just fine for now. Monster loot. I want it. I want it. Oh, I want it, and I wanted it gold. Enough to sell the Metro, enough to sell the Cove? That early? Ay, ay, ay. Maybe enough to sell Chris? No. Oh, I hate it. But what if I find it at gold? Maybe I'll just find that at gold. That's such a bad idea, but like... well... 9 charges of the battery is more than we need. Lost day 1 every other day. A lot of times that ends up being a monitor lizard. Doesn't necessarily mean it is, though. Any Dooley can lose day 1 and then find a ray or something. It's Burn Dooley. It's Monitor Lizard. It's Monitor Lizard with like a micro Dave carry angle. It's interesting. I gotta say, I don't care about poison. Poison is the least of my concerns. The thing that scared me was actually the micro Dave Omega Ray angle. Dooley skills. We like this because often you're gonna find upgrade the core.
What's the hack today?
Yep. Whenever you burn haste, the core is also a consideration. But I think we just get the upgrade. 20 shield to the stuff on the right is very good. It's very, very good. Cooldown reduction is something. I think we just chance a fight. Nope. Poison Ray, no thank you. Do we die to that? Probably. Probably. Well, yeah, probably. Hit me with the Zookeeper. I just intentionally tanking my board a little bit so that we can get... Oh, look at that. We got 1 extra free ammo. We got 22% crit chance out of this. Or we will get, theoretically, over the course of the whole run. This loves crit. This thing loves crit. Crook. I'm pretty confident we can just ditch the crook. Scrap is most valuable on the duct tape. Yeah, I think that is better. I want to get something that is not leaving Brick Buddy hanging, but like... Sorry, Wallace. Health is great because we're going to be going for the defensive grid of it all.
I would never debase my...
Mostly hoping for battery. Beta Ray.
Remember,
Beta Ray's worth playing.
diamonds come in small boxes.
Okay. Another Dooley who lost day 1 and then won every other day. There's starting to be consideration for playing Cove. But I'm like, is this better? Maybe. Hit me with it. Hit me with it. But if we upgrade this to Diamond, basically this has multicast. It is indeed what I thought it would be. However, they do have a little bit of damage in the form of a Race Carl for poking shield. It's not enough, but it is there. Monitor Lizard is the strongest Dooley, though, by the way. It's very good. I jest. I don't really even care about fishing for a force field upgrade. I couldn't care less. Okay. I jest, but I don't think that it's true that I don't think that Monitor Lizard is the strongest Dooley. It's obviously strong, and it's obviously a OP item, but like, I'll be real, not the strongest. I'll be right back. All right. I don't care about any of this, so I'll just take this extra change. One thing that's kind of surprising. Defense Grid is not a shield skill. Like, if I go in here, I cannot find Defense Grid. At least not as Dooley. Some people said you could find it as Pig, but I don't know if that's true. But I am going to go here anyways, but it is not possible for me to find this here. I don't know why it's not a shield in the shield skill pool, but it's in like the health pool or something, and not shield pool, which is weird because you might be like, well, yeah, I think that makes more sense as a health thing than a shield thing. Yes, but almost all the skills have multiple tags. This is tagged for shield and crit, so this could be tagged as shield and health. I think it's just not in the pool for some reason. I don't know if I'm going to spend $3 to give this 3% crit here right now, because I don't want it in my... I don't want that skill in my pool very much. Okay. We should be good to go against the Treasure Turtle while farming up some crit a bit. Bonk is a very heavy consideration as well, but Hunker Down is just really, really good. 30% of my health is shield. You know what? I think I should have put this on the left, I guess. I'm killing a little bit too hard here. Please scale faster, Turtle. Please scale faster, Turtle. Okay. 24% chance to crit. The lamp. The lamp. That's fun. Upgrade the core. Don't mind if I do. I just, like, we're doing this well, and I absolutely hate everything that I have on the left. Okay. Security Cameron. This is the build for him. I mean it. Security camera. Very, 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 very good. Poor bug. Security camera is surely meant to be a friend that is named Security Cameron. Low retribution. Okay. We're going to go to the skills, because we're hoping to find an upgrade to this. It should be decently likely that we find it, because it is day 7. Silver skills are probably the most common find, or relatively so, and we are more likely to find skills that we already have, and thus Defense Grid is here. 35% of our max HP, and you might be wondering, what the heck is this? Well, it is a thing that we can sell right here, get an extra experience. If you do it on this day, you can do it on a day and re-roll as well, but you can claim one of 3 wishes, 10 gold, 3 prestige recovered, or 5% max HP. So you get 3 of them. So since I care about my max HP here, and I'm already at full prestige, and there's no benefit for going higher, really, I'm going to go ahead and just juice my health up, because that's going to make my defense grid shield even nastier than it already is. Yeah. So Security Cameron has a 30% crit boost on Force Field, which is why I think it's very, very good here. after 4 seconds, if we can, like, guaranteed crit after 4 seconds on our core, or on our, you know, on our force field, that's pretty nuts. Like, look at this. That's just so stupid. That's just so stupid. So if I get this to diamond, that's great. If I get security camera upgraded, security camera upgraded, that's great. I think I'm playing beta ray. There's consideration, but like, you know what? That actually reminds me. Let me check my spreadsheet. Thank you, T-Flame. Let's check. Is Chris Army Knife... Have I gotten a win with Chris Army Knife on the board? Yeah, absolutely. The Destructive Power of Friendship. Okay. So definitely no security... Let's see. Zoop. Surely no security, Cameron. Yep. Okay. What else do we got? I feel like we've won with everything else here. Battery, I'm pretty confident we've won multiple times with. Yeah. Yep. So, I mean, security camera is a big, nice add, though. Skills, off chance that we do find this, it's quite nice. Large item to freeze an item. For some use a large item, give your items 8% crit chance for the fight. This is bugged. And as far as I'm aware, this is bugged, and it only gives crit chance to the things on the side, like flanking criticals or whatever. It basically does the same thing as that, I think, right now. I'm gonna roll 6% crit. It's a little bit more interesting, but 36 damage, sure. Sure. 3.6 seconds, 3.9 seconds, give me Cosmic Rock. 3.6 seconds until we hit you for 830, unless we crit. It's pretty good. It's pretty good, man. Shield sounds good. And we like it on duct tape. Just because when this goes off, we get the shield, and when this goes off, we get the shield. Therefore, why put it on either of those things when we can put it on this, which is kind of putting it on both. That's really the whole thought there. Shrouded Figure, I do want to go for... Let's go for health. Screw it. 416 HP. That seems good.
Welcome in, hon.
We are on the hunt for a security camera upgrade that we did not find.
See that mountain?
We have absolutely zero haste on
You might
board,
have
too.
what you need.
I forgot to put my syrup down. Got a Dooley that has never lost. A lot of times that's a burn Dooley, and a burn Dooley can be scary. If they have, like, start of combat... Oh, God. That sucks, man. Oh, God. That sucks. Please. That is... Building Crescendo, Fiery Rebirth, Ignition Core Dooley. Remember when I said that I don't think that Poison Lizard is the best?
Slow your enemies.
What do you think I think is the
and
best?
Their rage resembles peace.
When this or an adjacent item gains freeze, shield 60 and remove freeze from it.
Until we meet again.
Yes. It also is heavy, for what it's worth. Slow 2 items for 1 second. Who cares? Alright, I don't even really want to see the skills, because I know we can't afford them. So just don't show me them. Alright, we will do this for the whatever fight. Wait, did it go back? Huh, okay. I think we're fine here with this setup. Yeah, we are. Okay, well, we got two more charges out of it. Okay. Core cooldown, 250. I'm going to go for 250 HP. Screw it. We definitely don't have Dooley's Scarf either, right? Oops. Yep. Okay. Interesting. Tools, I would love a battery upgrade. No dice.
Last time I love this stuff so much.
Poison, not super interested. JJ, sure. Because what if? I'll take that because it's just cash. Looking for one of these upgrades. No dice. Oh my god. Another Dooley that's never lost. At least we have anti-freeze tech on our stuff. Okay, it is a burn Dooley, but it's a significantly more logical burn Dooley. That is so much freeze on my battery. The burn Dooley matchup is not what I want to see. We melt lizards. I actually like... I'll take all of the lizards that Reddit or whatever is whining about. I'll take all of them, please. Give them all to me. Slow skill's probably going to be good.
Very fast.
Righty-tighty.
I will need some time to translate.
Is this better? In a Dooley matchup, is this better? This might be better in a Dooley matchup. Like, basically reading beta rays. It would have won us that fight. But how do we know what they have? Because if they have like skill freeze, then it could hit the force field. If I put it here, obviously that's stupid. I think we're done with that. You know what? Sure. We have this. That's stupid. That's such a stupid thing to have done. But sure. We should beat Void Colossus before it's a problem. What a waste of money it was, though. So on the second one, we get 6% more crit. Uh-oh. Please, 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 please. Thank you. That was almost really bad. None of those were crits. I mean, got lost the 30% when that died. Whenever you burn your shield items, gain 3 shield, we'll take it. So what do we do for our forced upgrade? I'm leaning towards security camera because the battery can get frozen easy. We could also do this, but then this could get frozen and we're screwed that way instead. I'll go for this. 10% more crit. HP's good. Shield skills is great. First time you use a large item, shield equal to 20% of your max health. Yes, that's good. Okay, it's Pig. With Pig, I think we prefer this setup. Because Pig is more likely to run full board freeze. In which case, this doesn't really matter. But, like, less likely to freeze small stuff. Just as likely to freeze big stuff as small stuff is a better way to say it. So, therefore, we care more about this setup. They have Bonk. Oh. Oh, I respect it. I respect the hell out of it. Please crit. I respect the hell out of it, man. You got so much HP.
Well, I'll admit, that was impressive.
Got Diamond Belt. Diamond Belt, Bonk, Shielded Jabalion Drum. Like, that's metal as hell, man. Unfortunately, this is bugged. It's only a 1% increase. Fortunately for the battery, I value that 1% more than gambling for the brief little chance at an upgrade there. Because, you know, it's basically an upgrade to the speed of my force field. We do want crit, but we don't really have money to spare on garbage like that, so just give me some health. Same deal. I don't have money to spare, so just give me an item to sell. we beat Volks Enforcer. I'm not worried about it. Trash Titan, this would be the most hilariously minimal effort juggler ever, but it would actually make a difference. If I get this juggler, it's kind... Okay, we didn't even have to go a second time. If we get this juggler, it's kind of like this... We got a battery upgrade. Okay. We definitely want Finn's Big Bite, because it's a health upgrade. And I'm going to go for shielding. Sounds pretty good here. Battery can be in Tox Clocks. I could be that guy. I cannot be that guy. Oh, that is better in a lot of matchups. I'll take it. It's a Dooley. Why's it got to be a Dooley? Now I'm wondering. I'm assuming this is better for Dooley, which I hate. I hate that that's the case, because I might be wrong. But if it's Beta Ray, we don't... Please, I'm trying to Gigabrain read a Beta Ray, please. Please have one, or I'm going to be so upset at what I've done. You do not have a Beta Ray. In fact, I'm so confused at what you do have here. Doesn't matter, it's gone. Turbo Octopus. I respect the hustle. You had a build, and then my hunch is that maybe you threw it for some fun stuff. 1 experience or an extremely minimal cooldown on the battery? I'll take it. Don't really have enough money. We'll go for more. Jules Cafe. We are... health, toughness, shield. Looking for a security camera upgrade is not a bad idea. Could we afford it? Yeah. I'm going to go for the health. We'd have to sell this other thing off. We basically already beat the octopus, so surely we do. I should move my thing back, not that it really matters. Okay. Man, my upgrades have been so bad. Does it make a difference? Does it go down to 3.7? It does. Ooh. Hello. Small tool. Could be a battery. It was not. So we are more likely to kill on our first hit now. So because of that, because we have relax, we're more likely to want the scarf just on the force field. Even if they have a beta ray, I think I'm decently likely to just one-shot. Oh, it's a lizard. Thank God it's a lizard. That's a free win, baby. Lizard is booty. Bye-bye. Thank God it's not a burn Dooley or something that's actually scary. All right. I'm joking. I'm joking, but also I'm not. Dude, we got a Dooley scarf and a security camera. So we can check that off. Dooley scarf. Okay, so Bazaar. Hold on. Boop. I mean, I'm just doing these myself for now. Very, very professional there. So Dooley's scarf marked off, and then we also get a security camera. Where is it? Security Cameron. Bazaar 66? Is that what I said it was? So professional. All right. Cool. A couple more marked off the old sheet. Good stuff, good stuff. Yeah, I do think that Shield Core, if you are playing Force Field, is actually like legitimately quite good. We high rolled a bit on the early defense grid. But like if you're on a Shield Core run, I would hit the early bronze tier skill vendors. The funny thing is, I maybe would even avoid the early shield bronze skills because you can't find defense grid. You can't find any of the crazy stuff in the bronze skill vendors. But yeah, bronze shield skill vendor for this build. A lot of the crazy stuff you need a higher tier vendor. But like defense grid you can find at bronze, and it makes you more likely to find the upgrades later. So the high roll, to be clear, the high roll was not getting it up to gold. The high roll was getting it at bronze in the first place. That was the high roll. We high rolled 1 time. We didn't high roll 3 times. It's actually quite likely to upgrade skills you already have. You probably noticed that from your own gameplay. But that means that the high roll happened like really early on. But to give yourself the chance to get that high roll, sometimes bronze skill vendors are the right call if they're the right ones and you're on the right build. I think you just have to know what build you are kind of, or what build you're kind of moving towards, especially as Dooley, since you're locked into a core. Like if I'm on a shield core run, I will take early generalized skill shops like Nufu or, oh god, is his name Pip? The one who only sells bronze skills, or Nufu, one of the two of those. I will take those early to give myself the shot of finding defense grid. There's not a ton of bronze skills, so it's not super unlikely. That being said, that is not the only way to high roll this build. When on large item use, shield is great. Even whenever you get below percentage HP, shield is great. Start of combat haste is great. Whenever you use shield items, charge an item is great. Like, there's a lot of high roll potential. So, like, it's a weird build, force field, shield core, armored core, where I wouldn't say that it's extremely consistent, but the ways in which it can break, there are a lot of hits. There are a lot of hits that can help you break the game. Not to mention relax, the gain shield before the fight event becomes a massive hit. It's like a free win, more or less. It's kind of silly. I love it. Alas, though, that is that. That's going to do it for today. Thank you for watching. Check the channel for more bizarre episodes, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.